Alright, today we have the Dell 1130. We're going to be doing the teardown of this one. You're going to have to bear with me because I'm not ready right now. Just going to get out the screwdrivers. Alright, so let's start the teardown. So first we're going to take out the toner and the drum cartridge. I don't recommend taking this down, but we might do another video where we take it down, perhaps the hard way. But for now, let's just keep on to the printer. So there's a few screws that we're going to remove. The first two ones here, they're Phillips screws, so they're very it's not too tricky to get into those Dells from what at first look. So once that those two screws are gone, there's more screws in the back here. So we'll take those out. Alright, so now we move the screws. Now this whole thing here comes apart, so we're just gonna throw this in the pile. There's also this trying to remove the paper tray. There's a couple of springs, so we're gonna take those things apart here and just take the spring. I mean, other than that, there's not much to it, just a couple of rollers and springs. So I'm not gonna bore you down with this component. Now, once this has taken down, you can just unclip this front end. Here again, there's a couple of gears, gear mechanism. We're gonna keep those gears, but not going to tear them out on video. Now that those has been taken down, at the bottom you can see there's clips. Alright, so we stepped forward a few days because we ran out of batteries. Apologize for that. So we unhooked all the screws in the meantime. Here's the little button board here, and here's the laser. We're not gonna take the laser apart for now, but I can show you what it looks like. Alright, so once you have taken it apart, here what it looks like. There's a deflector here, and there's a mirror, and the laser component is right here, and then it's a prism, and then I'm not quite sure what it does, but we'll shut that down and keep that aside for a different project in the future. So in the meantime, we're just gonna take this this rest apart. I'm just gonna hand the camera to my handy cameraman here. Thanks, Lava, again for helping me out. Make sure you subscribe to his channel as well. This should be coming apart, but it's not for whatever reason. Just take this piece here. Oh, this is crap. If we take a look, okay, I found another screw here. Alright, so we found another two screws here, so we took those apart. So I'm just going to remove the wire harness here.
that connects to the main PCB board, and also going to try to pull this connector. Seems like I don't understand. Some high current cable there. Doesn't seem to want. Alright, it came off. I need it to be a little bit more convincing, apparently. So here, this part here is the. You can see all the optotronics here. It's very rare to see main voltage along with electronic components, because usually they separate those. You see here, this is the high grade PCB stuff. So there's a couple of stuff to be salvaged here. The crystal, the USB, the USB port. Also some caps. There's also big caps on here, so be very careful handling those. This cap has not been discharged yet, and it's 200 some volts. So definitely not stuff that you want to play around with. There's a couple of relays on here and few transformers. You can see how they did a good job at carving slots in the board, basically to isolate different current. So that's it for that board. Alright, so the big cap is right here. So let's find the leads that goes to it. So these two are the one. It might spark. Well, so I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The cap is discharged, so at least we can't get a shock from it. But we're not going to see the sparks. I apologize. I thought we're going to see some fireworks today. Very deceptive. So I'm just going to toss those here apart on the side, because I don't really need them right now, and it's easier to find when it's all in on the components like that. So I'm just going to toss it in the part bin. Now we're going to keep going with this, whatever is left of this printer. Like I said, I'm going to keep the laser for later. So just going to remove a few screws here. So I'm not sure what contacts. There's definitely, oh, that's the contact for the toner cartridge. It runs the drum and everything. So that's probably what feeds the electricity and tells the toner when to do the deposit or whatnot. It might be serial as well, so might communicate with the printer in serial. It's kind of odd that they put wires all across the thing, and no, it's not like a whole PCB on the side there. Well, what do you want? Sometimes that's how they do things. So there's a bunch of springs here. Obviously those are always good to keep. And I recommend you be careful. If you're not sure what to do when doing the teardowns, my best recommendation would be just not do it. I mean, even when I do them myself, I won't lie, I'm always a little bit skeptical of what could happen if something goes wrong. You know, yesterday we were tearing down some lithium batteries, some laptop batteries, and well, I kind of know what these things do when they fail. I mean, we're all seeing the odd explosion on YouTube, so yeah, definitely not something you want to happen while you're holding it, you know, because then you're not enjoying the show, the fireworks show for sure. So here I'm just tearing more stuff apart. There's the whole gearbox here. I'm gonna do this part right now. Sorry, keep throwing all kinds of plastic. We're just gonna pause while we do these screws, because there's quite a few and that can be boring. So I'll talk to you in a bit. Alright, so this, as soon as you unscrew those, this all comes apart on here. So let's see, can get those cables. So here there's a nice motor with 2 gears. I'm probably gonna keep the gears on there. That's strange. The fan is on the back, so that's pretty odd. And there's a lot of gears here. Very nice big gears. So always need gears. Just going to remove a couple of wires here. So there's not much left on this thing. Still have the heater underneath. Let's try to get that part. Now there's the harness here. We can remove those. Alright. The harness is always taking all kind of space and trying to screw around with your program. So just gonna toss them in the bin. I like this motor. Kinda like the plug that comes with it too. A little ferrite bead. So that's always good stuff to find. Now let's do more unscrewing. So I found what I think it looks like solenoid here. Actually they're little magnetic plates. That's pretty interesting. They're used to move the gears across. Well, I sure didn't expect to find that stuff in here. So there's another one here. They're little small electromagnets. That's what they are. So I'm sure we'll have lots of fun with those. Never expected to see those in here. Yeah, we're gonna have lots of fun with these. That's for sure. So I'm just trying to remove, get to this part here. Seems like a little fortress just to get here. That's unfortunate because yeah, I might have to use force. I want to try to do these teardowns with the less possible force, but sometimes they just doesn't want you to do it that way. Alright, so Here's a little roller here. That's pretty useful. With all the locking pins, so I'm gonna keep that as is, because you never know. And now there's not much left on here. I've got the heat thing. Okay, I have 4 screws on that side here. If Dell thought they would keep me out of this, it takes me a lot more. You'll probably have to have very thick steel to keep me from entering these devices.
Not plastic.
Because I'm just gonna cut my way through it if I can't find the screws. We have one that we're gonna do a very destructive tear down. The reason for that is that it just doesn't want to collaborate. Alright, so here's the heating element. As you can see, 110 volts. Careful, all kind of warnings, says not to touch. In here it says that it goes to 180 degrees C's or 156 Fahrenheit. So that's quite hot. I mean, you don't want to jam your fingers in there. Let's take it apart. I'm sure you want to know what's in there. I know I do. I don't think there's much useful in there, but I've never taken one apart yet, so let's just do that. We can do a destructive tear down as well on the toner. I don't feel like I'm gonna be doing that tonight because it's all wet outside. We had a couple of nice days worth of weather, and you know how that goes. As soon as you get a couple of days worth of good weather, well, you got the either the storm following or the some rain. So in our case, it was a thunderstorm. It wasn't too bad. Kind of. All right, so I'm almost done here. Once that's tear down, we're pretty much done. I mean, if you look at the carcass, there's not a whole lot left. I mean, I'm gonna salvage a couple of gears, but yeah, they're locked in by locking washers. So, oh, there's a heat probe in here. Well, I'm sure I can use that one because I'm definitely working on a project that needs heat probes. I think the more I have, the better it is. So, alright, so that's a nice heat probe right there. I'm going to throw it with the other heat probe that I found in the battery yesterday. Alright, so just about done here. I don't think I'll keep you guys while I'm tearing this stuff apart here because there's not much left. I might do a project with the heater. Especially if I can heat stuff at that high temperature, I can definitely have some use for any stuff that eats anything. Because that's being a tear down. I like to call myself a kind of household hacker because I hack a lot of electronics and repurpose them. So. Alright, so like I was saying, I'm just gonna let you go on this because I think I just screw up the bulb. I can hear all you guys laughing at me from your computer chair in your at your desk there. So pardon my ignorance. So that's it. I mean, there's not much left. Like I said, just a roller and a few springs and gears. There's the toner. I don't recommend taking those apart because it can be messy, quite a bit messy to be honest. We're gonna take this one apart though on another video. Alright, so I hope you like this teardown. I know the teardowns are pretty boring. I'll post them like I've been doing so far. Once every videos I'll post one, just not to annoy you guys. On our side we have to do these teardowns so we collect a lot of parts. That way we can do many projects. We have a lot of projects to get to, so hit that like button, subscribe, comment in the comment section if there's any videos or any ideas or anything you want us to try. Obviously we're not gonna kill ourselves, so don't recommend stupid things like putting our fingers on in the main voltage, for example, because we're not going to do that, just so you know up front. So that was it for today's video, and I hope you liked it. See you next time.